Hi, welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Opinion. My name is Barry. This is my brother Mark.
Yeah, and I thought this is a surprise for you, but I thought that the for our Italian speaking people that are watching us, a different way of greeting them. It's like, "How you doing?"
How you doing, everyone? Only the people from the Northeast kind of will get that.
Yeah, people in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. How you doing?
How you doing?
Anyways,
I'm doing all right.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
So this is
part four.
Part four, the final part of our four-part series on
dating after the big D.
Okay, the big D, the big double D. A double D?
No, not double D's.
Oh, okay. Because I wake up to a double D every morning.
Yeah?
I love Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
So we got to add a little humor.
For this one, after the last one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now you're the you're more of the expert on this.
Well, I don't know about expert.
Well,
I'm definitely dating after divorce.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah.
So I'd like to say it's really good.
Yeah?
That's the end of the show, folks. We'll see you on the next video. No, dating after divorce because, I'm 62 years old.
Yep, still are. Yeah.
Divorced probably, my God, I don't even know how many years. It's been, I was out 9, 10, I don't know, 12, 13 years, something like that. Something like that. I've been divorced. Well, we'll get into.
Did you know? Well, let me ask you this: did you know what you were going to be looking for when you were when you made the decision? Like, you know what? It's time for me to start dating. Like, did you know what you were looking for? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes and no. It's really weird because after my divorce, that was my third marriage, and I said, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm not going to, do a rebound thing. I'm going to take some time. When I was in Connecticut. I did date someone for a little bit. She was much younger than me. I knew it wasn't going to work out, but of course you don't want to put that in your mind that, yeah, she's much younger. She wants a house, family, all the stuff that I can't give her because of my age.
Or you could, but you probably didn't want it.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. And I couldn't give her kids. I have a vasectomy. Like, we're very open on this channel.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And after that, then I got laid off from my job and I ended up in Arizona. So I was at that company for a little over 9 years. When I first was there, I did meet someone and we dated for about 6 months or so. And that didn't work out.
But it
wasn't bad. It just didn't work out.
At that point, you weren't. It doesn't sound like you were focused on, I know what I'm looking for. You were just kind of getting out there.
I was just putting myself out there. When that happened out in Arizona, that it didn't work out, I went into a state of, I don't want to see no one. I'm going to focus on myself, and that was it. I'm going to do for me. Everything I did, it sounds selfish, but it is really not. I'm going to do for me. I'm going to take care of me, change my life, and make myself a better person.
Which would have been different if you were 35 years old.
Yeah.
Or, I think that's the thing, too. It's like dating after divorce for everyone would be, if you're 30 and you're getting divorced, you're looking probably for, eventually, for someone to marry, maybe have a life, maybe have a family.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 40 or 50 or 60, I think in every decade that changes. And at this point, it's like I'm not looking to build a life with anyone because
I wanted someone that I'm compatible with, could do things with, have a great time with, and then they go home and I go to my place.
Yep.
I didn't want to live with anyone. So where I was living in Mesa, Arizona, I was right on the Tempe border. I was there for a while, and this lady moved in, and I saw she had New York plates on. So, on her car. I was like, you don't see that very much.
No.
So I introduced myself. We hit it off. We're friends. She's the one that actually helped me fix my credit, get me on track, do the right thing. We were friends. I mean, would I have liked a relationship with her? Yes, but we were totally opposite. And once I did that, got everything straight, and I needed to be home again. I had no family. I had a very good friend. He's my friend out there in Arizona. He's from Connecticut. He's not coming back.
So you were still looking for like that family feeling, even though, like we just said, if you were 35, you might have been looking to form your own family with someone new. But at this point, at that point in your life, I still need family, but I'm not looking to build a family.
Not that kind of a family.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. So I ended up moving back to Connecticut, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I got to get a job. So a friend of mine here in Connecticut suggested I drive a school bus. He said, my brother makes decent money. Go over there. So I went over there, and I saw someone on the lot that I was very interested in. And, I mean, if I want to get deep into that, I looked into it, asked some of the people, I said, who's that person? What's up with them? And, she's married, got kids. And I'm like, oh, okay, so stay away. I'm not going to do that. And then I dated someone for a little bit, but that didn't work out. But then I found out she was going through a divorce. Her kids were older. And we hit it off. I asked her to go out, talk with me. We talked, hit it off, and it's been great. It really, she understands who I am, and that's a big thing
part
in my life.
But and from my perspective of being from the outside watching that, she also agrees, whether you verbally had that conversation or not, that she has her own house.
Oh yeah,
and she had her own stuff. So she's in the same part as you. Is like, we're gonna go do something. At the end of the night, I'm going home. You're going home.
Yeah,
but that's the dynamic of that relationship. That you like, this fits me, and she's like, hey, this fits me.
Yep.
But
and she understands who I am.
But if you found someone that was like, well, I want to move in with you, and I want to have a life.
Oh, that would never work.
Right. So dating after divorce, I think part of that is like, I know what fits me, and I need to find someone who's going to also want that same picture. And
yeah, like you said, dating after divorce, if you're 25, 30, in your 30s, it's different. You're still looking for that family.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for a family.
Right.
I was looking for someone.
Companion.
Yeah. Do things with, be 100% committed to that person, because I didn't want to date this one, that one, this one, that. I didn't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that in my life. Not at the age that I was at. I wanted one person, and that's what I found.
So I think for people who might be watching this, I think when we're talking about dating after divorce, they have to realize their age, their life situation, and what really fits for them. Because we're talking about dating in your 60s, we'll say. I think that picture, for the most part,
I was 59.
Yeah, for the most part, that picture fits what we're talking about and what we're literally doing. It's like, there's someone like, hey, let's go out to eat, let's go to a movie, let's go on vacation, but we also need our space.
Yeah.
So anyone watching this that might be 35 or 40
and going through a divorce or in that stage of divorce, they're going to say, oh, these guys don't know what they're talking about. Of course we don't. Not at that age. We're talking at our age.
Right, but we were at that age when we went through divorces.
Yeah.
And at that point, we were looking to maybe start a whole new family and reconnect and build something, whether it's get a house and the whole bit. So I think dating after divorce is different based on your age.
Absolutely is
totally based on your age.
On your age.
Yeah.
Because what I was looking for was totally different than someone in their 30s.
Yeah. And I think, now that I'm almost there, it'll be the same thing. It's like someone to go out with, someone to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go out to dinner with, movies, vacation, whatever. But I'm coming home and you're going home, and like you said, committed to that person. Like so no,
Yeah.
you know, not looking for anything else. But like, you got to find a person who wants that.
It might be hard to find.
It might.
But then again,
You never know.
someone's going to be fixed in their ways. And when you start talking about dating and a relationship, they might say, well, I'm setting my ways. I like to do this.
Yeah.
And if you're okay with that, like I am, I'm okay with my girlfriend doing the things that she does. And I think you have to have that mindset of, like, because we don't see each other every weekend.
Right.
It might be every third weekend that we actually do things. But I mean, I see her every day because I work with her.
Yeah, you work with her, right?
That's different. But that might be, like I said, that might be hard to find for another person.
Yeah, it could. But that's interesting too, because I don't work, so I'm not going to go to work and find somebody. So then you go, okay, so how do you find someone? Well, either family or friends, which can be at 18 or 78. I mean, a lot of people find someone. Hey, I know someone. I know a nice woman. I know a nice guy. Blah blah. But and then there's singles dances. Those are out there. But then there's, which I think I'm definitely afraid of, is like going on like dating sites on the internet.
I did that in Arizona. I should bring that story up. I did that in Arizona one time. I said, maybe this not long before I moved back to Connecticut. I said, maybe I should go on a site and see. And I went on and I said, oh, this lady's pretty interesting. Come to find out, she was like 3 streets up from where I live. And, the picture was nice. Everybody's a very visual person. You have to, I am.
Yeah.
I got to see someone that I'm interested in and I like the way they look. So I said, well, not bad. So we agreed to meet somewhere locally. So there's people around, because you never know.
Did she send her ugly sister over to meet you?
No, that's not even the story.
Oh.
So I knew what kind of car she drive because she had a picture standing by her car, like at the dealership. So I saw this car pull in. I said, well, that's the car. And this like old lady got out, like gray hair, way overweight from the picture. I'm not saying that, overweight is okay or whatever, if you like that. I don't mind a little meat on the bones. I don't want to order a steak and have a bone on it. I want a little meat. And I'm like, where's the exit? I want to go. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And so I was respectful. Probably we were there an hour and a half talking. And I said, I saw you pull in. I mean, see the car, the picture that you had, your profile. I said, did you buy that car new? Oh, yeah, it's like a 2019 or 16 or whatever it was. And I'm like, this is 2021.
Yeah.
So you put a picture like 4 or 5 years old or whatever,
right,
and you look totally different. And then when this elderly woman comes out of a car, I'm like, surprise! I didn't do that. I put a picture recent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could take a picture out of a gym where I'm all jacked, go, there you go. And then they come in and I'm like, I'm not look like that no more.
Yeah.
That's lying. But anyhow, so that was that story, and I understand what you're saying about dating sites. I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, there's a part of me like, well,
swipe
do
left.
Do it for fun. But at the same time, I'd rather put the word out to people I know. Say, hey, listen, if you know anyone that's nice.
I lucked out.
Yeah, you did luck out. Yeah.
My girlfriend Miriam is awesome. And what I was saying about her understanding who I am, she made me understand who I was. She's very, very knowledgeable, very smart, and we have open discussions. And it's good to know that she could do that with me. Sit there and talk with me.
And not only that though, and let's say the difference between dating a 30 or 60. At 30, you're still molding yourself.
Yeah.
I think at 60, you're like, I'm setting my ways.
Yeah.
So I think what you're saying is she understood you and you understood you because you're like, this is me.
And she helped me understand.
This is what I do. This is what I want. I ain't changing much.
No.
I change a little, but basically I'm not changing
Yeah,
much.
this is me.
Right. And I think that could be something that makes this a little harder, because you're like, listen, I do this stuff. This is what I do. And if they're like, well, I don't like that. Well, I ain't giving it up. I'm not giving it up for you.
No. Like I ride a motorcycle. I ride a Harley. And she still has her motorcycle license. She owned a Suzuki at one time. She used to ride when she was younger. She still has kids, of course they're older. She goes, I'll take a ride around the block, or, one time on my other bike, I took her to work. That's it. She's not getting on the back.
Right.
She says, I can't afford to die.
Right.
And leave my kids.
Yeah.
And I go, I see, I totally understand that. So I don't ask her.
Right. Instead of getting offended and going, whoa, geez, I want to do this, and I want to ride with you, and you won't do it. No, I mean, at that point, you just go, okay, I get it. This is,
Yep.
But like I said, she's setting her way, you're setting yours.
Yep.
And when you can understand that, you're like, I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do, because then you're not going to be together. Correct. And I think that's the thing. It's like, I guess you got to kind of get lucky to date after divorce to find somebody that's going to fit with you. Yeah,
and to fit in the mold.
Yeah, because
I mean, her family likes me. They all met me. Her mom and dad like me. I'm a likable guy. and of course, our family loves her.
Yeah. Oh no, she's great.
Yeah.
But I think that's, like I say, you got lucky, because I think it can be difficult unless you find again someone who's set in their way, you're set in your way, but they both ways kind of fit.
It meshes.
Kind of fit. But if someone's like, well, I'm not looking to just date someone. I want someone like to live with, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you might be discarding some people that maybe you could fit with. But at this age, I don't think you just give in. I think it's like, sorry, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you gotta set standards that you want and stick to them. Because the minute you start, oh well, I'll do that for her, and I don't mean not doing things for people, but I'm talking about really upsetting what you do, then it's not going to work out.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have that animosity, like, well, you made me do this. No, that doesn't happen in my relationship.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, how about coming down? Well, I got this going on, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, no problem.
Yeah. Instead of, geez, I've asked you 3 times this week to come down. You haven't come down yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And at that point, you could be like, well, are we still together? And that would be a very insecure person. But a secure person is going to do what you do. Well, that's fine. Then
I'll take a ride on my bike.
Yeah, I'll go do what I want to do.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
She does a lot of after work stuff for the company. She does things, and then she goes places with her son. They want to go to a museum, and I'm like, that's your son time. That's not my time.
Right.
I'm like, go. They went to New Jersey last weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday. I'm like, go, have fun.
Right.
A lot of guys won't do that. They'll be like, why can't I go?
Well, no, or either that, or like, well, it's a weekend, and why, you're going to give up the entire weekend because you're going to.
Yep. She worked Saturday and went to Jersey on Sunday. I saw her on Monday.
Yeah. Well, that's where you're lucky. Working with her,
yes,
you do get to see her 5 days a week.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't see her on the weekend. Where I think maybe if you didn't work together, that might look a little different. Because then you could be like, I didn't see you all week.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you. And now you went and scheduled something on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
So, I mean, that could.
Yeah.
Unless you're really secure and you go, listen, I guess I'm not seeing you this week. Yeah. That's still fine.
But I don't really, it's maybe 15 minutes in the morning.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, she has her midday run, and I see her like maybe 5 minutes. And then at the end of the day, if she's still out and about or I'm out and about, we take off.
Yeah.
I told her, don't sit around and wait for me. You got things to do at night.
Yeah.
Go do what you got to do.
Yeah, but at least every night you guys call each other.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is still part of that. I'm committed to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think,
and I'm close to being committed at times. At least that's the way I feel.
Yeah, but no, I think dating. Like I said, I think dating after divorce, if you do it too soon, You know, like you
I
get divorced and you're still getting over the divorce, but now you're out, like, you know, going to the bars, picking up people or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to end up in trouble because you're going to find something that looks kind of good. You know, it's like finding a shiny brand new car.
Yeah.
And then you get in it and there's no engine. Like, it doesn't run.
Yeah.
You know, so I think sometimes people don't take enough time to actually go through the process, figure out, okay, what happened. Now, in our cases, we've been divorced before. I've been through that process before of like, okay, well, what am I going to do? And, you know, what do I want in life? I've done that before. I know exactly what I'm looking for, even though, you know, for people that have watched our other episodes, I'm signing papers tomorrow. So, you know, it'll be done. But I already know what I'm looking for. Now, again, if it doesn't happen for 6 months, if it doesn't happen for a year, okay. But if I find someone and, you know, 2 months, 3 months from now, I already know what I'm looking for. And I know what I'm not looking for, which is probably the bigger thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That is the bigger thing.
I know what I don't want.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm glad I brought it up too.
Yeah. I know what I'm not looking for.
Yeah. Right. Because I'm not settling.
No, don't. I didn't.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I was alone for pretty much like 8 years.
Yeah. But I think younger people might settle because they want what they thought they were going to have.
Yes. I'd agree with that.
And older people are like, I'm going to die anyways. If I don't get it, oh well.
Yeah. You reach a different mindset when you're in your 60s. You really do.
Well, yeah, and that's why I wanted to point out, you know, people could read the title, you know, dating after divorce. Well, there's not one, you know, program here.
No,
because
there's multiple.
Depends on your age.
Depends on your age. Is right.
Yeah, it depends on your
situation. Elderly guys.
Well, not only that, but you know what? But if you're, you know, 35 or 40 and you have kids in, say, middle school age, okay, so you're a single dad, maybe once or twice during the week and every other weekend. Whoever you meet may also have kids.
Mm-hmm.
But even if they don't, they have to understand that there's going to be times where you're going to be busy.
And that causes conflict.
Right, and it can.
Especially when there's a guy has his kids every other weekend, and the girl doesn't have any kids at all.
Right.
Doesn't even understand what it is to have children. And then he's like, sorry, we can't go to that concert you want to go to because I got my 2 kids.
Or one of my kids is sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to stay home. And then the other person was like, Jesus, you know, they're always in the way. I actually, after my first divorce, I actually dated a woman who, I told you the story. Well, I was going to go over her house, but my stepdaughter from college called and she's like, hey, can you come up to the school? There's something going on. I'm like, fine. So I call my girlfriend at the time and I'm like, hey, I can't come over tonight. I got to run up to the college. Something's going on. The next day, though, I said, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. So the next day I go over there and she's got an attitude. And I'm like, and I could sense it. So I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, you got to pick either them or me. She goes, they call.
You don't say that to my brother.
She's like, they call and you just run. And I'm like, yep.
They're, what were they, 4 and 5?
No, at that time they were 18.
No, I mean when you.
Yeah, they were 4. 4 and 5 when they came into their life. And this is when they were 18 and 19.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, anyways, I said, wow, you really feel that way? Yeah. She's like, yes, I do. So I got up, I walked over, gave her a kiss in the forehead. I said, have a nice life. And I walked out.
There you go.
Because no one's going to tell me not to be dad when I've just been dad for 10 years or whatever, 12 years. But I think, so if you're younger, you can get into more traps. I think at our ages, I'm not going to get in any traps because, at some point I'd be like,
yeah, you're not going to find a woman that has a 6-year-old.
No, but I'm also not right. And I'm also not right. I mean, even though I have a 15-year-old, and yes, I'm going to do stuff with her, and she does come here and stay.
Sure.
But if anybody was like, well, why is she always coming over? I'm like, well, you're not anymore.
That's it.
The end of it.
Yeah.
Done. I'm not doing that. But if someone understands, then maybe, maybe you got a shot.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it has to go back to when men were men and women were ribs. And that's it.
Barbecued?
No.
I
You know what I mean?
know what you meant.
A lot of people are not going to get that.
Yeah. Adam's ribs.
Adam's rib.
Yeah. That's why. Aren't we missing one or something?
Yes.
I think we're missing one, right?
Because
yeah. Because they, and all, you know,
the
you
Lord
realize.
took the rib from Adam.
Yeah,
and
you realize
made a woman out of
then
it.
you're with them and they spend their whole lives ribbing you.
Yeah, he's ripping you. Yeah. So, you didn't expect that coming out of me, did you?
No, that was a good one.
No, but it is. People have to get back to the basics. No matter what age you are, when you're going through a divorce, you have to understand when you start dating again, the other side. And it can't be about you.
Right.
And I think that's me finding Miriam and understanding myself and then understanding what she went through, her divorce, and that she has kids, and going, yeah, that's quite all right. You go do what you need to do. And I'm going to stay home because I'm happy doing what I need to do here.
Yeah.
I'll take a ride on my bike. I'll watch some videos on YouTube. You know, I don't have that lifestyle of, well, I'm going out with the boys. I'm going to the bar. I don't drink and smoke or any of that stuff. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
You know? So it fits. It works. You just have to find that knack.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I know what I'm looking for.
Yep.
And hopefully there's someone out there that says, hey, I do that too. And then at that point, it's like, well, let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
But it's never going all,
No.
It's never going live together.
No, I won't have a ring on.
Nope.
No, I gave my girlfriend a diamond ring. And it's an engagement ring, but it's, to me, I said, this is a commitment ring.
Yeah.
I'm committed to you. There'll be no other. And I think she really appreciated that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But the fact, because it's one thing to say it. Like, well, I'm not looking to date anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm not looking, but that also means, but if one walks in the door, but if you're like, I'm giving you something, whether it's just my word or whether it's a token.
Yeah.
I think it does mean something. It means, listen, we're not looking for anybody else. Neither one of us is looking for anybody else.
No. Well, you are, no.
Well, I don't mean one of us.
No, I know what you mean. But
yeah,
no, that's I got what I want.
Yeah. And we'll see in some future episode where I might go, hey,
yeah,
guess what I found?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
see.
right. And if it works out, it's the greatest thing. It's a good feeling knowing that someone's committed to you. And it's okay to sit home and say, hey, you know what? I'm doing something else today. And the other person goes, that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear that or a guy whining either.
Yeah. Because, right now while the weather's still good, but I'm golfing.
Yep.
I'm bowling 2 nights a week.
Yep.
I got some certain days where I'm committed to doing some stuff that I like to do. And the people that I do it with are really cool people. We're all old and we all suck at bowling, and golf. But that's like my schedule, and it gets me out of the house. It gets me around people I like.
Yeah, being active.
Yeah, and still active. So, anyways, we wanted to kind of finish our 4-part series of dating, marriage, parenting, divorce, and dating again. And it was a good idea to do like in a 4-part series.
It was. We got some great responses.
Yeah,
a lot of views.
Yep.
I mean, like what?
A lot of views.
Where did all these views go? New subscribers,
more subscribers, comments, and that's what
we appreciate it.
Oh my God, yeah! It was. We were like little kids on Christmas. We're like, oh my God, somebody else wrote.
Yeah, I mean, they can write what they want.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't offended.
No.
But I think one of the people just did not hear.
I don't think they heard what we were talking about.
We were saying.
Yeah.
Or watch part of it and what,
maybe. It's
like,
possible.
watch it all and just listen to what we say. Because, again, two brothers' opinions.
Yeah.
We might do some new things coming up, and these are our opinions.
Yeah. Opinions based on opinion, but also based on some fact. Like stuff that we've either lived, or did.
Yeah, because we lived this.
Yeah.
And someone wrote in and said, hey, these guys, they're being genuine. They're talking about their life.
Right.
And that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, this is, yeah. And they were
talking about Bob's life down the street.
No, because we don't even know Bob.
We don't know Bob. We just made him up.
He's in a lake fishing. He's the bobber.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, I welcome.
oh God, yeah. No, it was awesome, and we do respond to all the
We
comments.
try to.
Yeah, especially when we look, we go, holy crap! They,
Yeah, we got to tell this guy or lady.
Yeah. But we also have been talking about future episodes,
We
talking about racism, abortion, and like I say, if anybody has a topic that they want us to cover, we'll give our opinion on anything.
Pretty much. We
Yeah.
do anyhow.
Yeah, yeah, you're getting it anyways. But yeah, we're coming up with other ideas, and
And one of them is going to be the opposite of what I am.
yeah. We're definitely going to find stuff where maybe we agree on some of it, but disagree on some other part.
Yeah.
Of it.
I mean, even though we're brothers raised in the same house, we have a lot of views as the same, as you could tell. There are some differences.
Yeah, and part of it is like, I mean, we're only 6 years apart, but like when I was 14, you were 8.
Yeah.
So I'm going off to high school, and you're in
Grammar school.
what, like 3rd grade?
I don't even know.
Yeah, 8 years old is like 3rd, 4th.
Is it 3rd grade?
Yeah, because I think 10 is 5th grade.
I don't even know.
Yeah, so you're like 3rd grade, and I'm going off to high school.
15 in 1st grade.
Hey, don't laugh. When I was in 8th grade, we had a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old in 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were shaving in the
No,
morning.
They were driving to school in 8th grade. But so anyways, yeah, so we're going to come up with some other topics, and and some will be more heavy topics, and some will be lighter topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
because we did do one on comedians.
On comedians, right.
And some other open forum. We did an open forum. We just talked about whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever came to mind.
Yeah.
I like those too.
Yeah, those are cool. Because
Mhm.
it could be whatever is on TV or whatever, like lately. But anyways,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I think we covered basically what we're trying to say.
Good.
Like I said, the most important parts is like knowing who you are in what stage of life you're at. And based on that, dating is going to look a little different. But that's okay.
Yeah. And it should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, folks. That wraps this one episode up. Hit the like, subscribe. Notification bell is very important. We try to get it out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, somewhere around there.
Yeah, this one will probably go out. This is Sunday. Probably Wednesday.
Oh, you're gonna do it early?
I'll probably do it Wednesday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or Thursday, because I
we have
have
time.
nothing going on those days.
I got off Wednesday.
Yeah.
And next Monday is Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Hey, we could do something about Columbus.
We could do,
too.
yeah.
We could do a Columbus one, a Columbus special,
Or Columbo.
Columbo, yeah.
the detective, yeah. We'll have one eye that's like blind.
How many subscribers do we need for a live
I think
show?
it's 50. I think
It's 50. We gotta look that.
We're at 43. So
subscribe so we could
damn it.
so we could do a live, maybe
We'll do a live stream.
Columbus Day.
A
show.
li-
Yeah, I'll stand by the shore and go.
Look at
This ain't America. This is Puerto Rico.
and where is America Vespucci?
Yeah.
I'm going to name this island, this a piece of land, this a dirt. I'm going to name them America. No, maybe I'll just name them Vespucci. No, I think America sounds better.
Yeah, but what do they say? Columbus discovered America. He really didn't.
He discovered the West Indies.
Puerto Rico.
The West Indies or something, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, all right.
Okay, folks.
Everybody, remember, you have a voice, and don't let anyone silence your voice.
No,
you have opinions, and say what you got to say.
Yeah. If it offends someone,
too bad. Yeah, make a joke.
Yeah, make a joke out of it. But thank you very much, folks, again. We really do appreciate it. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, and
unless you watch it in the morning.
Have a good day. Have a good sunny day, unless it's raining. And then for we didn't do it.
No,
you want to do it?
I want to make a side note here.
Side note.
Dumb Democrat. It wasn't the mayor of Portland. That was actually the governor.
The governor. Oh,
it was the governor. My mistake.
Yep.
I'm sure someone saw it and said, "That's the governor." What did I say? Her name was
Butch McGee or
Butch
something,
McGee
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. She looks like a Butch too.
Well, I think for mine, it's the school board that hired that illegal guy.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole school board is dumb.
Yeah.
The
They're
guy.
blaming the hiring process.
Yeah, now they're blaming. Yeah, they're blaming the people.
They're pointing fingers at
the
someone
company
else.
that said here's a good candidate for you, and they didn't check anything.
The guy was illegal.
Yeah.
He
Had been arrested
for multiple states
for drugs, for
felonies.
Yep,
They arrested him. He had guns in his car
and drugs. Yeah, and then they went to his house and he had more guns.
You cannot get a gun if you're illegal and you're a felon.
Unless you buy one on the street.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But he had like diplomas from this college and that college he never went to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those people really did their background checks there.
Yeah, that was in Iowa.
Illinois?
Iowa?
Somewhere with an I.
Yeah.
So if you live somewhere with an I,
damn Turkish people.
Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, any of those I places.
Yeah.
Ice cream, anyway.
Yeah, so I could have just made up some diplomas, and maybe I could have been the CEO of the company out in Arizona.
I actually have diplomas. I should go and run the school system there.
It's unbelievable, folks.
Anyways, all right, let's end this travesty.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. Bye-bye.